Saint Moses, Archbishop of Novgorod. January 25th. Archbishop Moses of Novgorod repeatedly sought the solitude of monastic life, yet was twice called back to lead his flock through times of spiritual and physical trial. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include serious illness. Saint Moses, Archbishop of Novgorod, lived in the 14th century, serving the Russian Church with dedication. Born with the name Metrophanes to pious parents, he showed an early inclination toward a life devoted to God. He entered the Otrok monastery near Tver while still young, where he was tonsured a monk and received the name Moses. His monastic discipline and spiritual maturity became evident, leading to his appointment as archimandrite of the Yuriev monastery in Novgorod in the year 1322. In 1325, the people of Novgorod called Moses to the episcopal office. He was consecrated Archbishop of Novgorod, undertaking the responsibilities of a hierarch with zeal. During his first term, he directed his efforts toward the building and adornment of churches, understanding these structures as places where the faithful could encounter God and receive the holy sacraments. He commissioned the construction of the stone church of the Archangel Michael at the Skovorodka Monastery, a foundation which would later become his final resting place. He also oversaw the building of several other churches within Novgorod and its surrounding territories, providing spiritual centers for the growing Christian community. A significant trial occurred in 1328 when a devastating plague afflicted the region. Archbishop Moses did not abandon his flock. He led the people in fervent prayer and acts of repentance, calling them to turn to God for mercy. As a testament to the community's faith and his leadership, a church was constructed in a single day, dedicated to imploring divine intervention against the pestilence. His actions during this period demonstrated his pastoral care and his unwavering trust in God's providence. Despite his active service and the widespread respect he commanded, Archbishop Moses harbored a deep longing for monastic solitude. The burdens of his episcopal office weighed upon him, and he desired a life of quiet prayer and asceticism. In 1330, he voluntarily retired from his archiepiscopal duties, withdrawing first to the Kolmov monastery. He later moved to a more secluded place, embracing a life of profound asceticism and contemplative prayer for over 20 years, seeking union with God in silence. However, the people of Novgorod remembered their former hierarch and the spiritual guidance he had provided. In 1352, they persistently requested his return to the archiepiscopal see. Yielding to their earnest pleas and understanding it as God's will, Moses once again assumed the leadership of the church in Novgorod. During his second term as archbishop, his spiritual authority and service received recognition from the wider church. Patriarch Philotheus of Constantinople granted him the distinction of wearing the paliostavrion, a phalonion adorned with multiple crosses, an honor sparingly bestowed upon Russian bishops at that time. This distinction acknowledged his faithfulness and the sanctity of his life. Yet even with such recognition, his heart remained drawn to the monastic desert. In 1359, Archbishop Moses again retired from his see. This time, he deepened his monastic commitment by tonsuring himself into the great schema, retaining his monastic name, Moses. He spent his final years at the Skovorodka monastery, the very foundation he had established earlier in his life. Here, in the quietude he long sought, he continued his spiritual labors. Saint Moses reposed peacefully in the Lord on January 25, 1362. His life bore witness to a profound spiritual journey that balanced active service to the church with an intense pursuit of contemplative prayer. Over 3 centuries later, in 1686, his relics were found to be incorrupt, confirming the holiness of his life and leading to his glorification as a saint. Saint Moses of Novgorod stands as a model of humility, pastoral zeal, and unwavering dedication to Christ, demonstrating that true leadership can emerge from a heart rooted in monastic discipline.